Hello and welcome back to Proactive New York. Joining me this morning is Jim Short, CEO at Celadon Pharmaceuticals. Jim, good to meet you. How are you?
Very well, Christine. How are you?
I am great. Thanks for asking. For investors who might be new to the story here, can you introduce our audience to Celadon Pharmaceuticals?
Yeah, surely. Celadon is a UK pharmaceutical company. I co-founded it in 2018. We are focused at indoor hydroponic grow of high THC cannabis here in the UK for medicinal use only. There is no recreational use within the UK, not legally anyway. Our core focus has been on the chronic pain sector, albeit we are looking at a number of other illnesses along with some of our R&D partners.
So I do want to say congratulations, as the group has begun trading on the AIM market in London. From my understanding, are you the first cannabinoid company to list on the AIM besides GW Pharma?
We believe we are. It's great that GW Pharma, one of the great success stories of the UK, for us to follow in their footsteps. I have to say it's been quite hard. The reason why we chose AIM, we are a UK company. It took us over 9 months to get on the AIM market. But the main reason is that extra seal of approval, because as you know, and a lot of people know, that the UK is one of the most highly regulated sectors, from pharmaceutical right through to the financial market. So we're glad, we're proud. I'm smiling today because it has been a hell of a journey. And I know a lot of people say I'd like to thank the shareholders, but I genuinely mean it. They've supported me right from the beginning. Existing shareholders and the new ones. We've raised circa £20 million since we started, which gives us enough money, cash on balance sheet now, to further expand in our existing facility and expand on our pipeline as well. So, yeah, big smile. Thanks to everybody that's helped us through this journey, and it has been one. And then to top it all, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and then with the war that's going on, it's been a challenge, but we got there.
That's great to hear. So I do want to talk about the cannabinoid market, relatively new to the UK. So can you tell us how it works and where you fit into that?
Yeah, so it is new, albeit it was legalized the back end of 2018 for medicinal use only. It's been a hell of a journey, as I said before. And there's an awful lot of people getting frustrated. But now, having gone through what we've gone through, I can see why it's been difficult. It's new. We've had to work with regulators, helping them with the policies. So it has been very hard, but we are producing product now. People say, is it Canada 10 years ago? Sort of. We operate, when the UK government legalized it, they legalized it as a special. We have a very, very robust specials framework, which means slightly different to when GW started. Whilst they had a specials, it weren't legal then for specials. So for us, it means we can hit the market where we can make revenue in the specials framework, and we can also go down the road of clinical trials. Where GW couldn't do that, they had to do the clinical trials first. So it really helps us get to revenue quicker in the UK market.
So how complicated of a process is it to gain approval, and where are you right now in that process?
It was very, very complicated. When you read the policies, it's in black and white, it seems simple, but it has been very complicated. So we work with two main regulators in the UK. That's the Home Office that deal with narcotics. So they're all around security and staffing and things like that. And then we also work with the MHRA, which is everything to do with pharmaceutical. Again, we were the first ones to manage to work out what I call the chicken and egg. And with the regulators, it took us over 9 months to do that. So there is a framework there now, and it's published. So other companies that are looking to get into the UK can easily work with that framework. People say, does that give us a first mover advantage? I suppose it does. But having said that, the potential scale of the UK market is incredible. So I want other Celadons in the UK, genuinely. I know people say competition's good or bad, but the UK market needs more Celadons, without a doubt.
And before, I asked you this question, you talked about potential partners. Do you have partners right now in the clinical space?
Yeah, we do. So we have a number of partners that we are working with. So we acquired the majority share last year of the only MHRA approved conditional clinical trial in the UK. Again, you'll see me smiling because we went live the back end of last year with that, and we have a number of patients now that are being treated on that trial. You can tell from the smile, it's, I personally ring a number of patients. I try to do it every week, because of the listing, it's dropped to twice, every other week. And I speak to those patients and it works. And that's what makes me happy. They come on board with chronic pain, but it's helping them with the sleep. It's helping them with the pain. And more importantly, it's managing to bring them off lots of tablets that they're already on, typically opioids. And that makes me happy. So we are working with them. The company's called LVL. I'll say it's the only approved MHRA trial. We're starting to roll that out throughout the UK now. We also acquired a stake last year in a company that's doing a clinical trial for autism. It's early stages with that. So what we try to do, Christina, is partner with companies that are best in class. And I know that's easy to say, but there are lots of companies out there, from Canada, Israel, the US, that have spent years in this sector. And what we want to do is partner with those and then bring that to the UK of what I always say under our Celadon umbrella with our licensing. And that's, we're open for business for partnerships.
So it seems like a relatively busy year ahead. So what can we expect from you in the next few months?
Well, obviously we'll settle down the IPO bit. We'll probably have a little bit more champagne. We'll open this week with the team. And then, it's business as normal. We're busy building out our phase 2 in our facility. That's going really well. We'll have that online next year, which will give us access to more product for the UK. And we're talking to lots of potential partners. So again, the listing itself should help us attract not only institutional capital, but also much bigger partners of some of who we're talking to now. So yeah, busy times ahead.
Well, I do want to say congrats again, and I look forward to following up on your progress. Jim, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.